I've had to actually hear them all at the same time and to know that I could hear everybody playing all the parts. That's good news. We're going to actually work on a song now, and this is going to take us about 5 minutes so that you can see the process that we go through in class every day. Some of the students have looked at it, but we've not really played it. You heard the percussion play part of it, and so we're going to work this one out real quick. If everyone would look to number 23, 23 at the top of the page. Okay, listen carefully. I need everyone's eyes. As we've talked about in this book, when something's important, they give you information in yellow, yes? So what do you see up top about number 23? Somebody raise your hand and tell me. Hannah, what do you see? Repeat sign, if you couldn't hear her. So at the end, we have the repeat sign, and it tells us what? What does it say the repeat sign means to do? What do you think? Repeat from the beginning. So when we get to the end, you're not going to hear me say, 1, 2, ready, go again. You're just going to go all the way back to the beginning. Does everyone understand that part? We'll play it through 2 times. Okay, so we're going to start with point and say. Take your finger and put it in the book. Take your finger and put it in the book. We have to go through it twice. That'll give you a chance to practice the note names both times. Make sure everybody's pointing to the book. Ready? Say it out loud. 1, 2, ready, say. Take a breath. Go back to the beginning. Good. Put your fingers on your keys. We're going to finger and say, and again, we're going to do it with the repeat. So when you get to the end, go back to the beginning. When you get to the end, go back to the beginning. Ready? Finger and say. 1, 2, finger and say. 2, ready, go. Rest, repeat. Take a breath. Rest. Take a breath. Rest. All right now take 30 seconds. Find the 1 or 2 measures that gave you a little bit of a problem and figure through on your own 3 times. Ready, set, go. When we get ready to do this for you, we're probably going to do it 2 or 3 times, and again, that's also part of the process. What we hope that you will hear is each time it will get a little bit better. You're going to hear several mistakes, and then you'll hear less mistakes, and then hopefully less. So that's kind of the process that we're doing. So this is merrily, we roll along, which is also known as Merry Happy Little Way. Okay, set up with good posture. Feet are flat, backs are straight. Tap your toes lightly inside your shoe. Here we go. 1, 2, big breath, and go. Three. raise your hand and tell me what you think the biggest problem might have been. What do you think our biggest problem was? What do you think? Yes, that's true. That was a big problem. There was a big one, believe it or not. What do you think? A little bit? Some? Yeah, how many of you noticed that he said uneven speed? How many could hear that some of us were going fast, some slow, some in the middle? All right, so when that happens, there's a couple things that you need to do. And again, this is a part of what we do with our learning process in class. First thing you need to do is to use your ears. Listen around and figure out, am I with everyone else? If you're not, or you hear other people in different places, then that's kind of like your clue, okay, something's wrong. The second thing is you kind of look up for one of the conductors, one of the directors, one of the teachers to figure out, oh, I'm too far ahead or I'm too far behind. Does that make sense? If all else fails, stop for just a second. Don't stop and put your instrument down, but just stop for a second and listen and go, oh, I hear everybody starting measures 5 and then come back in. Does that make sense to you? Okay, in general, the problem that we have is some of us are going to be a little too fast. Okay, we're rushing a little bit. Right now we're going to go a little slower because there's a lot of notes in here we're trying to learn. So we're going to try it again. See if we can get our tempo a little bit more under control. Don't let it rush. Listen a little bit to each other. Look up a little bit to see what's going on. Okay, here we go. Sit up again with good posture. Feet are flat, back straight. Good, good. Here we go. Grasp it and lift the horns up just a little bit. You might tap your toe lightly inside your shoe. Think about how fast this is. Here we go. 1, 2, big breath, and go.